Yes.
All right.
Is that right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello everybody, my name is Chelsea and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about education and technology. So in today's world, we have great combinations that make for awesome inventions, which means that we have these things that are two individual things that work better together versus separate. So we have things like peanut butter and jelly, caramel and chocolate, which everybody is all for chocolate and caramel. I mean, I love Twix. I don't know about you guys. You have cereal milk. It's something we use on an everyday basis every morning. And we have something such as education and technology. And together, these two awesome duos have made for a great opportunity and a creative and unique way of learning. So I want to talk to you guys about the research I found on how we can incorporate technology and education in our school systems and how it has brought an effect to the users and the learners. So according to Harold, there was a survey conducted where they questioned almost 500 teachers about how they felt about the digital devices being used in the classroom settings. We have 41% of the teachers say that the digital devices were very helpful, leaving 30% of the teachers felt very neutral on using digital devices in the classroom. They didn't feel that it made any difference, good or bad, on the students' learning. We had 69% say that the digital devices actually brought actually harmed the mental health of a student. And then it leaves us with 55% saying that digital devices actually cause physical harm to the students and the learners. So with that research, I can't really say what technology can do to everyone else, but I feel like it has been a great asset in my learning ability. So according to the Department of Education, they actually agreed that technology has brought forth a great opportunity. Of course, we have things now, online classes, and anybody who's willing and want to earn a college education, of course, you can do so now at the click of a button. So how awesome is that? I suggest take advantage of it. It makes for a convenient opportunity to learn when you have a busy life, such as myself. I can probably understand we all might get pretty busy if you consider yourself a parent on top of going to school and you still have to work a regular job to maintain a regular life. So hey, if you can, I would definitely suggest taking some online classes or trying to earn a degree while you can with the way the technology is advancing. Now, according to Khalif, there was also another study done where they took 15 teachers from 5 different middle schools in a rural area of Palestine. And with those 15 teachers, they were trying to see exactly what their effects, the factors of their effect on digital devices and technology. Out of those 15 teachers, 3 were against, of course, technology. They felt that technology being in the learning atmosphere caused for distractions. They did not have the resources they needed, failure of the access to the resources, as well as regular technical support issues. I think we all probably had a time where, of course, our computer crashed in the middle of typing an essay and not being able to post because just internet issues, period, whether it was turned off and or you got the storms and weather that kind of took a point and kind of inflicted on that. So with that study, they did agree that more research needed to be done to actually compare the use of technology with those students within that school as well as other subjects, what the odds are. So I can definitely relate on that. We can't just go based off of one subject saying, technology was a big help in math, because of course, I feel like math is one of those subjects that, and not everybody is all for, but it is pretty much easier. You have calculators, you have your phones. We even have things, websites, mathway.com is something I actually use, taking algebra. You can actually just put in the equation and give you the answers and kind of keep it moving. So kind of very unique, but you don't want to tell your students that, of course. But according to Granberg, in my research, on the article I read, her article was basically full of other professors and what they had to say on their experiences teaching, as well as the use of technology in their teaching. And in Ms. Granberg's article, she spoke of a professor from the University of Hartsville, Connecticut, Ms. Smithy, who brought forth to let us know that she wasn't all for education and technology. She felt that, of course, with technology brings forth other challenges, which, like I said, we all can relate, because we all kind of might have been in that predicament where you're typing an essay and it has crashed, or your computer just died, and you didn't have an outlet or something around. So relying on computer versus pen and paper, sometimes it can be up in the air, and that still goes as well with our medical field. Everybody's relying on this technology because you have some nurses who don't even know how to take blood pressure the manual way. And so that gets pretty scary. So with Ms. Smithy, she said that in her experience of teaching, she was able to, when technology failed, it always requires the teacher at the time, to require a backup plan. So it's always useful and mindful that if you are, planning to do a lesson on an objective, on the overhead or some type of electronic device, make sure you have a backup plan, have some books. It is helpful. Now, according to Ms. Starr, in the research that I found, she says that school administration should help promote technology use just by using it themselves. So basically she was saying that in order for our schools to use technology and they're learning it in the classroom to help our students, the administration, building the people who work in the office, should be using the technology. And of course, we can all agree that they use technology now with communication between their staff as well as parents, with communication of the students, how well they're doing, setting up class meetings, schedules, changes, upcoming events and everything. So I feel that I can definitely relate to her that, you can't just practice what you preach. You can't just tell someone what they need to do. You also want to, show them by example. So in conclusion, I would like to say technology has proven a great advantage in today's society, of course, with education. I feel that it is very important that we use technology not only for what it is, but let's please, use it, be mindful it's very important. You want to make sure you're using it with your students. It can be very helpful. It's not just something damaging. Thank you.
Detective is always better.
Yeah.